Good afternoon. George Cavaligos for DragonSlayer. Well, 3-year auction came and went today. 2 buybacks by the Fed. Got the desired results. Bonds and notes rallied quite a bit, steadily grinding higher all day. Thank God for the Asian hour sell-off last night. I covered that short. That was a good trade. Tried to sell them a couple times early today for just real tight stops, scalp trades. Basically treading water there again. Tried to sell them late against that 131.22 plus, that measured move that we looked for. Got stopped out the first time with a stop that was too tight. I put it 23 plus, of course, the high. Looking now, I tried to punch them again. We started seeing some downside rotation late in the afternoon once we got past the auction and the rally right after the auction. We're seeing some interesting stuff here this afternoon. Stocks continued to make lower lows throughout the afternoon, and we're not seeing higher highs in bonds and notes right now. So I think we're okay on this short. I moved my stop down to break even. I may push it up a little bit here after the day session closes just to avoid some nonsense in the evening session. Tonight we get the first earnings reports. Tomorrow we get the 10-year auction. I think the auction markets are the key. You guys know that I'm trading 10s and 30 years here. We are at a disadvantage. The dealers have the order books for these auctions. Obviously, they know that there's buyers out there at whatever levels, and they push the markets, obviously, to levels that will take away some of those buyers. I think they'll try to dip again tonight. I'm looking for a dip on the bonds back down to that 141 even area, which was last night's highs roughly, and the old highs on the 10-year are around 131.10. I think we get a nice trade down again in the Asian session. Cover your shorts, maybe even try a small long, but make sure you have a good stop on it because we have the auction tomorrow afternoon for the 10-years. The 3-year went okay. It was not great. Everybody thought it was going to go great. It should go great. You can buy those things and you're basically protected by the Fed's pledge of no rate hikes for the next, 2 years, 3 years. I keep forgetting how long they're talking about. So we'll look for the backup tonight into Asian hours. That's been the great trade for us lately, and coming in during the day has been problematic at best. So gold pulled an amazing comeback. It was higher early, turned around, closed low, or was lower, and then snapped back late. Once Europe closed, it snapped right back and traded higher by quite a bit. Actually closed up $17 roughly on the day. Still looks pretty friendly. The big outside day up is obviously going to be pretty friendly. I think we're going to go look at those 1680, 1685 highs on the gold contract here. It's been tough to stick with a position right now, and I think the short-term trades are probably the best way to go right now. I'm having trouble sticking with the longs and the bonds and notes. I can't buy the idea that this bonds and notes are the safe haven when our government is so mismanaged. I'm early. Again, you guys will know if you hang around here long enough, I'm always early with trades. We'll see what happens with these auctions tomorrow. I'll be trading from the short side here tonight. My stop right now is at break even. Like I said, I'm probably leaving here in a little bit as equities close, and I'll move that stop up a little bit, maybe just up to the highs again, and we'll see what happens from there. I don't want to risk much on a short position right now. It's not been the way to go. Keep your stops tight on these shorts has been the way to stay alive, like if you're like me and you're selling the market on these rallies here. So don't get stubborn. What else? That's it. We'll see you in the email tomorrow morning, and if I see anything overnight, I'll send some emails around. But it's been the kind of same situation. Again, the early Asian hour sell-off, cover your shorts, maybe even put a long on. If you get good entry around that 10-11 level on the 10-year, you can put a stop below the old like 07 area and risk 3, maybe to look to make 10. Might not be a bad trade to try on the long side tonight if we get that Asian hour dip. That Asian hour dip, keep that in mind because those guys have been the big buyers of long-dated treasuries lately. If if these auctions tomorrow and Thursday don't go well, the market's got a lot of air pockets underneath it here because of the way we've traded straight up. Real short-term count real quick. One more higher high on the bonds and notes would give me multiple 5-wave moves off the low. So keep an eye out for that. The last couple times we saw the 30-year auction, they've marked important turning points in the market for Thursday. So that's where we're looking. That's about it. Tomorrow's a big cycle day too. Bradley date, a minor Bradley date tomorrow, and those have been working real well. They caught the high in the equities market. Might be looking at a low in the equities market around here, maybe a high in the bond market. So we want to be on reversal alert. Have a great night, guys.